well, but not for attention. Before you at me, dog, you better think your dimensions. Cause I get greedy with the shit, I never stop. That's another big dome, so that makes it get drop. And the band full of ghosts, now that heaven's getting hot. Told you niggas one time that we ain't gonna fucking stop. There's no shit, bro. Bitch, I'm focused. I'm cold. I'm cold. You know this. I'm cold. You know this. I ain't worried about shit. Bitch, I'm focused. Last night was lit. We had a bar fight, but nobody got killed. You fuck with the fam, though, somebody gets killed. Oh yeah, but enough of that shit. I need to get rich. So what's the money play? Oh, you don't know shit? Well, I'm about to leave because you ain't talking about shit. I be flipping them bricks. I'm talking houses. Oh yeah, I don't sell weed, but I like to smoke it. Yes, I do. Pour my drink. No, lay in my cup, bitch. No, lace in my blood, bitch. On your face, ugly. It don't matter, red, dark, bitch. My life be crazy. Ain't got no babies, ain't got no babies. A couple of ladies I'm thinking about having my baby. But the bitch is crazy. And that's a fact. No lies in there. Ain't no lie. I gotta stay focused. Need for the strap.
Yo, 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 what up, though? What up, though, world? It's your boy, Chaos, aka Whisper, in the studio with Rain, Darko.
What's good?
What up, though? So, we about to get into these few joints. Today we talking about sexy balls, sexualism in music.
Sexy bars, y'all. Because this nigga got a drawl or whatever, and this sound like sexy balls. We ain't talking about sexy balls. Sexy bars.
This nigga. Alright.
Talk about sexy balls, y'all.
So we gonna talk about this after this track right here. Balls. Ah! What up, though? Okay.
No, there's no stopping her. So thick, I think I rock with her. Got me feeling untouchable. My nigga, don't you ever think your bitch is unfuckable. See feet and suckable. See feet in these streets and they play that little sucker role. Walk free and easily, no need to vest up. No, they throwing up these pieces,
It ain't breaded, it's just fried.
You say what?
Look at these deep fried cheese sticks.
Deep fried cheese sticks?
But they're not breaded, they're just fried.
Sorry, deep fried cheese sticks.
Sounds good as fuck.
What up, though? What up, though? I don't even know how to use the chat feature. I'm on the phone.
Oh, sweet and sour pomegranate syrup. Freshly chopped, man. That's all. Pomegranate seeds. Where is it?
First Lady Phoenix, y'all. So today we talking about sexualized lyrics, over sexualized, under sexualized. How do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line? Rain Darko in the studio with me.
What up, though?
We over here getting our munch on. The gas station has some dog ass chicken and some dog ass wedges. So you gonna have to excuse me. But
You say we again, I'm gonna go grab this bag.
So is it a right way to portray sex in music? Is it a wrong way to portray sex in music? How do we do this? How do we do this respectfully? Is it a disrespect factor? Cause like we listening to Cardi B, right? And they like, oh yeah, Cardi's a hoe. I grew up off of Lil Kim, Eve, so it's like Cardi B is the new generation of them. And then you start listening to what Osley Brothers was chatting about. And you start to like, I don't know. You hate on how we do it. But you did it too. You just did it different. So where and how do we draw the line between over sexualizing or under sexualizing the music? So one of the questions I have for everybody today is like, so sex is a part of human nature. Is how we got here. We wouldn't be here without sex. So why is it an uneasy topic? Why do people feel as sex in hip hop is something that's degrading?
I wouldn't necessarily say it's degrading, but it's about how people talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't just speak about sex. We're always about busting some bitch, she busting it open. You know, it's always in some negative or derogatory way. Like, you ain't just saying, you're not just talking about sex or you know what I'm saying, your experience with sex with somebody like R&B used to and shit. Like, rappers always just but they ignorant with it.
But we rapping. We are.
That don't mean you gotta be ignorant with it.
It's not. I want to say how is it ignorant? We just paint a more vivid picture.
Nah.
We more raw with it.
Nah, see, the saying this bitch bust her pussy open, it don't make you like more vivid. You know what I'm saying? More vivid and shit like that. It's just like you say it in the way where people go, ooh. You know what I'm saying? And it's for shock value. Like, the reason why people talk like that is clearly for shock value. Like, that's it.
And then, okay, so have you been to like the erotic poetry shows?
No, I'm not into that. I have sex all day. I fuck bitches and shit, but I don't want to hear about a motherfucker talking about sex. I'm good.
I mean, what's up? It's like,
I don't care about your sexual experiences. I don't give a fuck. 2 fucks, 3 fucks. I don't. So I don't want to hear that shit. Like, I don't give no fucks about your sexual experience.
But we reflect as an artist, we reflecting off of.
And the people that want to hear about that shit or can relate to that shit, or you know what I'm saying, that's all for y'all. But for me, no thank you. I don't want to hear sex in my music. I don't want to hear a fucking porno going on in the background of a beat or some shit. Like For the Love of Money pissed me off because the second version, when they fucking playing the instrumental and shit and it's all sweet and the lady singing and she started moaning in the background, I'm like, bitch, I just want to turn you off. I wish you'd shut the fuck up and just let the fucking song play. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't listen to this shit in front of kids and all types of shit. Like,
I mean, some parents do.
Niggas just pulling up, looking at you like, what the fuck is you watching a porno in your car? No, this motherfucker decided to put somebody moaning and shit all in a goddamn song.
I mean, but when you got things like that, it's adding to the soundtrack. So we're talking about Dr. Dre, right?
Yeah, pause for a porno. I don't listen to that shit. That shit pisses me off, bro. Like, I be bobbing and shit, and then pause for a porno come on, like, dog. Or fucking Big Pun, you know what I'm saying? Listen to Big Pun album, and then his fucking shit come on. I'm like, bro, nobody want to hear this shit. Like, and I just feel like you a weird ass nigga if you literally sit there and listen to it.
But we watch pornos.
Watch pornos.
And we like music.
Okay, watch
pornos have music. Why can't music have pornos?
I kind of hate the porn with music.
I do weird, too. Though. It's weird. But you know what I'm saying? But if I'm, you know what I'm saying? I got some chick, you know, sliding through. You know what I'm saying? I want to get down. I want to get down with some tunes.
Like that ass. Like I'm not.
I don't want no silent.
I'm the different type of nigga. I don't even want to hear another motherfucker having sex in the same house as me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear that shit. Warn me, nigga, so I can leave. Like, if it ain't me slapping them cheeks or me watching some of them slapping some cheeks because I want to see the bitch get slapped. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's because I'm trying to see a bitch get her cheeks clapped. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. Like,
so you don't even watch porn?
No, I ain't say that. I said if I want to see because I want to see the chick. Get
okay,
her
so
clapped.
when you got the song, okay, so when you got a song that you want to,
I don't want to hear a motherfucker. Like, if I'm not in the mood, like, okay, if I'm not in the mood for, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't a nigga fapping or about to fuck a bitch, like, I don't want to hear nobody moaning in the background and in my ear and shit in my headphones and shit in my car black while I'm driving down the street. I don't want to hear that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucking Scorpio, bro. I don't want to hear that shit. That's
totally off.
Nigga, I'd rather
that's when you need to say I'm a fucking Libra. I don't want
to. No, Keenan was different, bro. Like, nigga, I don't want to hear that shit. I'd rather do the shit. I'd rather be the nigga doing the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel that,
hear the
you
shit
know.
In my ear, like.
But at the same time, it's like, you know, you got pornos with the tunes. You put the tunes with the porno, you know. It's what makes it vice versa.
Man, I don't care about niggas rapping about sex all day. You can rap about sex and talk about what you want to. But you start putting that shit. So that shit is just weird to me.
You cool with the topic, just when you add the sound bits.
Effects when I'm not like
the sound
I just feel weird anyway. Just listening to that shit, I'm like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I love sex, but it's just that shit weird.
Alright, we about to get into this next joint right here. It's called 87th and Cottage Grove. A prime example of what we talking about. Shout out to everybody watching on YouTube, stream.herenation.com.
So next week, Whisper won't be the host because I'm exterminating his ass.
87th and Cottage Grove, y'all.
Can't wait to tell him the story about this, how I feel. You don't know what make this worse? This is my beat. I made the beat. And this nigga put porno on my shit. My favorite part of the beat.
Is YouTube still listening to you?
Favorite part of the fucking beat. Nigga threw a porno on that shit. Dickhole.
We should be able to say what we want on any and every medium with no restrictions.
Because they're gonna be like, oh my god.
Then I can choose what I want to hear and how I access it.
Who's that?
Billy on.
Who?
Billy on. We on the Whisper Music YouTube live stream. Matter of fact, did you get that link? You should have got that link.
Yeah, I shared it.
Okay.
Yeah, don't ask me.
What up, dog, Mike? This is why no artist is for everyone.
Exactly.
Sex, eroticism, and raunch is not new in music. Listen to Moms Mobley, Millie Jackson, Pryor, Fox,
Yeah, I know. They used to
Dolomite, etc. The line was in jeopardy when it became a part of pop culture and put on the radio.
Okay, I'll say that. Yeah, because once it started getting into a point where you can't really escape it, it's like.
Let me see if I can whoop this camera.
I'm gonna put you on blast.
Camera around. Oh, we get both. We get everybody. You get dark over here. Let's see what.
It still ain't working for me.
It's still not
Let me
working.
get a front.
Let's just some shit. The rest of that shit, I'm good with it. I don't know how it's gonna work.
Might hand me down like.
I don't know how this gonna work.
So what? You can see the comments if they comment.
Yeah.
Fire. Oh, okay.
What do you think about people who listen to your music and see it as a negative? Ooh, I'm gonna say that for when we go back live after the show. Or after the song. After the song go off.
I didn't say the music itself was negative. I said the sex in it was negative.
Nah, he talking about my music and how I feel about it being so negative with me or whatever. This is trash. And if I turn it this way, it could be like, oh, you have to back rotate your device because or whatever the fuck. Man, fuck this. This shit is trash on your phone. I ain't. I'm a trip. 87th in Cottage Grove. Great example of what we was chatting about. Now, quick backstory on 87th in Cottage Grove. Mr. Six Hunami produced that track. And it's against the porno sounds.
Yeah, man, I don't hear that shit. And I was mad because this was on my favorite part of the beat too. And I'm listening, I'm vibing, and then all of a sudden I hear comes the porno in the background. And I'm focusing on the beat, so I'm focusing on the porno sound. I'm like, you motherfucker.
So, for those who are out there listening, I got asked a question from YouTube. So Mike asks, what do you think about people who listen to your music and see it as a negative? If they see my music as a negative, they gotta get the dust out their eyes. For real. Billy On says music that talks about violence is way more of a threat than sexualized music. I agree with that.
Yeah.
When we sexing up with each other, we loving each other. More love. And not necessarily, I love you, but it's like a procreation. And sometimes it's not procreation. Shout out to everybody who just likes to get down what they get down. And we do what we do. You know what I'm saying? But I had another question for you guys today. It says wrong to sexualize women, sexualize men, but horny can be described as a feeling. Why can't we talk about it?
I mean, you can talk about it.
Can we?
I mean, like I said, it's a way that you can say shit. And most people got a problem with the way that it's said, not the fact that they're speaking about it. Because a lot of songs out here were about sex and you don't even know.
Yeah.
You had to go back and listen to it and be like, damn, that's all about sex? Nah.
And that's when that's why I asked you, like,
motherfuckers ain't creative enough.
That's why I asked about erotic poetry earlier, because like that's a difference between, I had to learn like the whole genre of erotica. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a particular way to write it. You can write erotica or you can write a porno. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, that's when you talk about the digging in her guts, finger in her butt, like. I know bars, but ew. Hey, she might like that.
One key of shitty index.
But people like it, people into it. We got this whole thing called taboo. Like I embrace this. I embrace the stereotype of my zodiac sign. It gets me far in life. Scorpio. proud of it. We got this thing called taboo, which is kind of what I want to ask about, anyways, because like young is considered taboo, and pedophilia is growing as a popular sexual orientation. Now, as we begin to speak freely on our sexual desires, society as a whole still hasn't accepted certain orientations, like being a fucking pedo. So if we gonna grant liberties to those who speak freely on their themselves and they're a fucking pedo, do we allow them?
I have the right, man.
Do we allow them that platform?
No, we do not. There are certain things that just should not be allowed. I'm sorry.
I mean, we got taboo.
But I mean, that's just pushing it.
That's pushing it.
That's pushing it.
And the people
They should be allowed to
remember
explain
Two
why
Girls
they
One
like
Cup?
kids. I don't think they should be able to explain why they like eating shit. I don't think they should get a platform to talk about that. No. We really just like the taste of E. coli, and we thought that, people would share that with us.
What?
Shit in the cup and eat it. Like, no thank
Oh my gosh. He did not go there. But that's what people like.
People did like it. But I don't think that they actually...
Water sports.
Excuse me.
Pick her up in my Eddie Bauer, take her home, golden shower. Like...
I don't think people get... that's gross too. If you pissing on people, I don't care. Like... At some point, you gotta realize...
But that's...
You gotta ask yourself a question.
That's a lot of people that's sexually aroused by that.
Okay, and that's cool. Y'all can go in y'all little corner and talk about it. I just feel like certain things should stay in their cubicles. You know what I'm saying? Like, am I wrong for thinking that? I think everything basically should be in its own separate cubicle, and if you fuck with them, you go there. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what we do, and then it's like, okay, now we want to promote. We all got songs like, hey, listen to my song, and it's like we gotta go
to
through
that cubicle and promote that song.
But hey, how do we draw people to that cubicle?
You an asshole. Don't come my way. Nigga.
So we put this shit on the radio, and it's you get all that shit on you get 80s music.
Looks good, bro.
Ah.
You just start letting everything come down because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Who's to say that all of this stuff should be rejected? So at the end of the day, you start accepting everything, and what is left to, you know what I'm saying? What is sacred anymore?
What is sacred anymore? Let's see, YouTube. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Resi B joining in, Billy on the line, Mike, Bullseye on the YouTube. Shout out to y'all. We about to get into this next song.
If you're a real jigger, bring food.
It's Hard Plaza. Keo.
Bang,
Momo.
bang.
Xavier Monroe.
Into the fireworks. Bang.
He was just talking about the fireworks. We're gonna come back. We're gonna finish this discussion up.
What is that? Churro? I'm gonna keep asking you that too. I'm gonna keep asking you, is that a churro?
What is it?
Is that a churro? No, it is not a churro. I wish it was a churro.
I need to get these niggas to sponsor us, bruh.
Turn to the Soldier Boy. Yo,
Yo,
Soldier Boy. So I smoked them Swisher, and then he like,
smoke them
I
swishers.
ain't never gotta buy another White Owl. Buy White Owls. They ain't had so many White Owls and Swishers, bro. That's reading it. They understand what you said.
I think Rain Darko is right, but who decides? Yo, Billy on his ass does agree with you. Does he say agree with one of your last comments? But I don't know what the last comment
Hey,
was
yo,
when he.
peace.
You know what I'm saying? I think Rain Darko is right, but who decides what is to stay in the cubicle?
Exactly.
I think weed is the downfall of society needs to stay in the cubicle.
Put this in the cubicle. They can't see it.
Ah, what up, Nicole?
Just keep throwing my hands out there. What up, y'all? Hey, what up, though? And that is not on my face, bro.
I don't know.
Sideways. What's good, y'all? You can have that back.
Scam likely. Yeah.
He told the chick that we was talking to get up in the truck, and we ain't want no trouble over a couple of pretty sluts. What you got up for tonight? It's about to go down. Head downtown, stun on these hoes and show out. Gotta keep the peace within reach though, cause it goes down.
It goes down. It goes down. It goes down. Bang bang, hang to the fireworks. Bang bang.
That's the only thing about me. The relationship. I ain't down for all that extra drama in a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't with that extra.
We ain't gotta follow. We ain't gotta spy on each other. Let's do it. Like, oh, you about to go out? Deuces.
Get y'all some water. Drink water.
Drink water, fam.
Drink water. Leave that liquor alone until the show over.
Bro, I seen this thing that was so funny. They say the problem about being a programmer. My mom said, honey, please go to the market and buy 1 bottle of milk. If they have eggs, buy 6. I came back with 6 bottles of milk. She said, why the hell did you buy 6 bottles of milk? I said, because they had eggs. Oh, we gotta read this shit. Because it's the technical ass versus like, she didn't tell you to get 6 eggs. She just said if they got eggs to get 6. So they got brought 6 bottles of milk, nigga. Like, fuck it. That shit, nigga, I was crying. And then I sent it to 2 people and they was like, I don't get it.
I don't get it.
It took them like 4 or 5 minutes to reread it. I was like, you could tell 2 different types of people mind working. Because I got it immediately.
Bang, bang. That was Heart Plaza by Keo. We back live to y'all. This is church. We have church on Saturday because Saturday is the Sabbath day. Let's get that real. We are talking about sexualized music. So, I know we was talking about one thing, but you know the weed gets to you. Now,
What me?
I'm already high.
Motherfucker.
So we was talking about certain things staying in their cubicles. Billy on says, I think weed is the downfall of society and needs to stay in the cubicle. I have to agree. We talking about sex, but Where do we draw the
Come get
line?
off that concept.
But it is like a
We?
how do we as far as sexualized music goes, it's for people who like that shit. It's like where do they go find that shit if you can't do that on the radio?
Start listening to niggas' music.
Supporting the artist.
Exactly. That's the only way. Because if you start trying to look for all this shit on the radio, that shit, you know what I'm saying? Everybody listening to the same shit because everybody go to one place to find music.
But see, everybody go to the radio to listen to music, but because they want everything in this cubicle, you have made this cubicle and the radio is now a cubicle. So that's why you hear the same thing on the radio because it's a cubicle,
But
and now
it's
you
a
have
cubicle,
to come.
but they change the cubicle depending on what people like.
So what if it's just mad push for? I want to hear all
And,
Two Live
and
Crew.
you know what's funny? It's like, yeah, the radio is the cubicle, but now in this day and age, the radio is getting what to play from other cubicles. You know what I'm saying? They go into other cubicles seeing what's hot and being like, oh, okay, so that's in the same genre, but it's in a different cubicle and it's hot. Let's put that on our radio show and bring that audience here to this cubicle. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know why I keep saying cubicle.
No, because it gets a type of it shows the categorization in music and how we separate between each genre and the topic in each genre. So when we listen to artists like Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, that's out there, and that's pretty much the only type of music like they make. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cardi B because I kind of rock with Cardi B.
Cardi.
Money bad, money bad, money bad. Anyways, but what do we do with our kids?
I can't put this on Facebook.
What do we do with our kids and the music that they're gonna listen to? Like,
Not an idea.
not an idea. The Lil Kims. What about? I'm a shift directions.
God damn.
When we got artists out here like Kevin Gates,
I don't get tired.
when we got artists out here like Badu. By the way, Window Seat was probably the most watched video I think Badu has. Did you ever see that Window Seat video?
Mm-hmm.
I need a window seat my damn self. Whew. But see, can we put that can we put that line in the music? Like, is that okay? Can that get radio play? Like, what's really going on? We're gonna talk about this some more in a minute. We're about to get into some joints.
Water I keep touching.
This is from my homie. This is from my homie Javante. This is called Vibes, y'all. Check this shit
That's
out.
my shit. So I said fuck it, and I jumped on Instagram. But that goddamn.
Instagram Live.
Yeah.
So
We gonna turn on the radio.
I think my phone about to die. So I heard somebody talking. That's my point. Back in the day, we bought records. We listened to the records, my dad. Back of the crates. There is no cubicle. It's an illusion. YouTube is better than the radio. Spotify killed the radio star. Woo! No more cubicles. Yes, the radio plays was popping. I love Badu. Yeah.
What up, though?
So, I kind of want to hit on, you know what I'm saying? The Rick Rosses,
The Rick Rosses.
50 Cents.
What about?
Well, I got the main question. We was kind of early. It's 7:50. So, shout out to everybody watching on YouTube.
Shout Shout out to everybody watching on Instagram, which is just my cousin. What up, though?
Hey, what up, though? Shout out to everybody watching everywhere.
Everywhere.
Rappers had this unwritten code to be authentic. However, we understand that songs are written by people and performed by another. Do we change? Do we charge the artist or the writer? So we're gonna hold Joe.
I gotta hear the question again.
Great.
Great. But yeah, so this is what we do every Saturday. So this is for the
Every
people on my
Saturday.
Instagram. Every Saturday, as he says, the Sabbath day at 7. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. What song you playing right now?
Javante's vibes.
Oh man, can you hit that speaker?
It's over now.
Oh man, I'm sad. I missed it. Oh, she said the writer. Hey,
Hey.
I agree.
So we going back live. That was vibes. So we got a question for y'all out there listening. Rappers have this unwritten code to be authentic. However, we understand that songs are written by people and performed by another. Do we charge the artist or do we charge the writer?
Charges in pay.
For any negative backlash from the song
And you should.
itself. Because people get on Cardi B about the things that she raps about, but we've already stated as far as the game goes that Cardi B don't write her stuff. So why is y'all mad at Cardi for the stuff that...
She writes some of her stuff, but it's some of her stuff she don't write.
Yeah, same thing with Drake, you know,
You know what I'm
same thing with, like, you know, who was the other guy? I forget the other guy. Like Drake. They said Drake don't really write his stuff. I think Drake writes his stuff.
Yeah, I think Drake writing this stuff now. You know what I'm saying?
Or somebody writing for Drake.
If somebody writing for Drake now at this point, that's but I think Drake writing for himself.
But like, who do we charge for
Yeah,
those?
definitely.
Because only in rap for real do we criticize them for not creating their own shit. As far as hip hop as general is concerned, singers have fucking songwriters. So some of those people aren't writing the music, but they're out here singing it.
Exactly.
So it's like, do we charge the writer or do you charge the artist? You charge the artist because they out here performing it, but the thought came from the writer.
Right.
Maybe the writer got the thought from the artist. The writer can get the thought from anywhere. So it's like, who do we really charge when we lash out about the content that's actually in the music? You feel me?
Yeah.
So, like, what do y'all think over there on YouTube? Y'all can call in to 313-829-0650. Can let us know what you think. We're about to get into this next joint. We're gonna get Rain Darko's opinion on this topic here. This is called Drip from my homie Octane. Always.
He's saying he be like, you should get that stupid little flavor hot. That was it Drip? Did he say Drip? That stupid
Yeah,
little
that's
flavor?
Drip.
No, he said. Oh yeah, he did say Drip. I'm like, and it's crazy because I didn't really, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really aware of me getting flavor hot. I just know I did that little funny video and shit, and I just like flavor. So. Bitch man, 'cause our eyes is crooked.
Bitch Max, our eyes is crooked.
True, I agree with that too. So the next thing that the writer should get the credit, like, and even if the backlash and shit, like the writer should get that backlash, but at the same time the artist should too because they agreed to the shit.
So
it's like you had a conscious, you made a conscious
you still
decision.
could have said no, even
Yeah.
though they wrote. Okay. I can feel that.
I'm rocking with that.
That's kind of how I was leaning, bro. Okay. I don't know how to say that though.
Like we ain't all right, I got a
Oh,
link for y'all real quick,
stream.hearernation.com, youtube.com/whisper music. Wow. Get that money.
I'm really funny. Playing like that. So, but I'm aiming like that.
Damn. I need a lighter. Oh, and got the purple one, cause
Dragon
that's
Ball
our
Heroes
color.
episode 3. Y'all lucky I love y'all. Cause you know what I do? I diss the compare.
Oh, come on, bro.
Wait, Soldier posted a video. Things that are hard to kill after dawn. A week ago. You seen that?
No.
I gotta check that out. Add to watch later. Cool. Nah, I'm just another sauce on you.
Octane. Drip. Yeah. Rain Darko. Whisper. We talking about sexualized lyrics. Today's episode is called Sexy Bars.
He made sure he put that R in there, that's all.
Sexy Bars. Don't be hating on my speech patterns. Okay?
Sexy boss.
So we asked, who do we charge for who do we charge when it comes to backlash from a song? Do we charge the performer for performing it? Do we charge the writer for writing it? Now, one of the answers we got. Oh wow. Yeah, one of the answers we got is, as an artist, I choose to listen to hold on. As an artist, I choose what to perform. We don't charge anyone. We simply listen and keep it moving. Agree or disagree?
I mean, yeah. I would just be like, I don't like it. I don't listen to it.
I think what happens is we get too caught up in each other's opinion of it.
Yeah.
And we don't really get a chance to move on to the next track. So that's something interesting. Now, you said you had a response to the question as well. One of your followers.
Oh, yeah, that kind of passed because
You can't see that comment no more?
nope. I just had to leave so I can get them the link and shit, and then I just lost all that.
Oh.
But they were saying, I kind of remember they were saying that you would hold it to the writer, but then at the same time, the artist could withhold responsibility as well because they chose to agree to it.
So you get a both.
Yeah, so it's like both tag both their asses.
You performed this shit. You thought it was okay. You wrote the shit. So you could have said no still.
Yeah.
And you chose to do it anyway. But you wrote it. You. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. So as we talk about the sex and music,
am I correct? Stream.hearernation.com.
when we stream.hearernation.com. When we talk about our exes, and it's like Usher, Confessions. That's probably his best shit. Confessions is probably his best shit, but he's elaborating a story about him with his girl, and he goes to his other girl, and he bangs her out, and she's pregnant, and he got kids, and he don't really know her like that. So now he got to go back to his girl and tell his girl what's going on, and it's like there's still sex and music.
Yeah, I mean,
but how do you balance between, stuff like that.
No
Like,
idea.
you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So it's like when we write a song, because it's so human nature. You walk out there, you see a chick, you like, damn. Oh, then you get, you talk to her, she's your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cherries get popped. You writing a song, and then just like, can you elaborate on the moment, even if it's a blissful moment or if it's a hateful moment? Because when you listen to Future, and when he going in, but at the same time,
Bitch, it's some Gucci flip flops.
I just put your bitch is a Gucci
It ain't
flip
even the worst
flops.
one. So
You know what I'm saying? But it's also the and how it's because I think it's a difference between what they call degrading women.
yeah.
Yo, I just fucked your bitch in some Gucci flip flops, and he's talking about a chick. So it's like, pause. I know you mad, but pause.
Yeah.
Or can he just vent?
You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that was venting at that point. I think it was more so bragging. It ain't like he had a problem with it. Like, damn, dog. Bro, let me tell you about this shit, nigga. I'm tired of these hoes, bro. I just had to fuck this bitch with some Gucci flip-flops. What? Nigga, some Gucci flip... Yeah, bro, I couldn't even take my shoes off. Like,
you got 50 Cent. Now 50 Cent plays both sides of the coin.
Right.
He'll come out with a track like, yeah,
What
baby, I want you. And then he'll come back out there with a track like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm a PIMP. Bitch, get in my car.
right.
So he can play both sides of the coin. Like, where do we draw lines like that to say, oh no, that's wrong, you can't do that? Now, for the most part, now everybody's saying, yeah, you can speak freely and we could go to these vices and we can go to them. But then it becomes an issue of like, well, how do we find them?
True.
If we don't know they exist, we wouldn't be listening to it anyway.
But this get me. Excuse me. A lot of the people that are now like trying to complain about it are people that still turn around and listen to Snoop Dogg, you know what I'm saying, and Pimp C, you know what I'm saying, UGK,
Pimp
or
C, my
motherfucking Too Short. These niggas pimps, you feel me?
Too short.
These niggas pimps.
Too short. Now, too short. Now, I know chicks out there that love Too Short.
I can only listen to a little bit of Too Short. That nigga funny to me.
But then
I love it.
turn around and be like, why is we always being disrespected, always calling us bitches, and then turn around and be like, Too Short, come on, what's my favorite word?
It'd be funny because they like, I wish y'all wouldn't, I wish men wouldn't disrespect women like that. But then when the song come on, that's the first thing they're dancing to. So it's like, y'all ain't dancing to no J. Cole. Well, probably now because he made that count it up. That shit fire. But other than that,
He tried to do something. He tried to get people dancing when he was working with Missy on that one joint.
Yeah.
Missy like to make things move, but Missy ain't. Missy is sexualized, I look at Missy like Missy's very sexualized, but it's how she's sexualized.
Don't, you know what I'm saying?
But Dunkadunk, who came out with that? Twista? Who was first with it?
I don't know.
But
Little was Beyonce. So I don't know.
little phrases, and even Beyonce. Beyonce is like Beyonce is the most versatile looked at artist. We look at Beyonce in so many different ways. Like, oh, she's a singer. Oh, she's an actor. So we look at her as a singer. We look at her as an actor. We look at her as this sex symbol. This sex
like
god.
Kinda.
Beyonce got
she a dancer.
People follow Beyonce like a cult religion. As a matter of fact, it is a cult religion.
The Beehive.
Not aside from the Beehive, because the Beehive is just her fans.
So that's a religion, nigga.
They have it's something else. The religion is something else.
Church of B.
The Church of B. Yes, rest in peace, Pimp C.
Yeah, R.I.P. R.I.P.
But how do we find now it becomes like how do we find this music, and if we like this music, why can't we play this? Why do we have edited versions?
Oh, hold on. It said hip hop is naturally misunderstood because the ignorance of the writer is people ignorant it's people's ignorant personal choice to be a follower and not a leader. So people basically somebody can say something and they'll just go along with it instead of trying to realize if it's right or wrong. They just flow to it. That kind of makes sense. That kind of makes sense. Like hip hop altered itself because the ignorance was something that everybody loved in hip hop. And like Comethazine, his name came from he said his name was Cocaine. His first name was Cocaine, and they asked him why. He was like, because everybody out was coming out and they shit was just ignorant. Everybody was just ignorant. So I just changed my name to Cocaine, and they wouldn't let me do it. So I changed it to Comethazine.
Titty Boy the 2 Chainz?
Shit was ignorant. You feel me? The ignorance is what niggas love. Like niggas still call that nigga Titty Boy. You know what I'm saying?
Cause he's still Titty Boy.
Still Titty Boy. He Titty Boy 2 Chainz. Like that's why you know what I'm saying. Like the ignorance in hip hop ain't gonna never die. It's the part that
I don't even want to call it ignorance. It's just the way that we want to say how we live. And then somebody out there on the outside is like, "Oh my gosh, that's so disrespectful." And it's like
ignorant. I shouldn't call it ignorant.
But you got these people on the outside that's like, looking in hip hop is like, "Oh, you say that about her. You're so disrespectful. You come from the era of just playing jazz, bro." Like
ignorant.
But this is how niggas talk. This is how these niggas talk. This is their lingo. This is their language. You know what I'm saying? And you use your words that way, and they use their words that way. You feel me? And they hop on wax, and you listening to it, you like, oh, what? It's like a Detroit nigga going down to Texas, like, yo, let me get a pop. They call everything down there coke. Right. So it's like it becomes the linguistics, you know, the dialects of how we speaking, and we got this type of ebonic over here. It's like you understand it, but you just use your words differently. You want to use a different word to describe what she is, what he is. Right. Some people like bitch, some people like niggas, some people like female,
bitch,
woman,
niggas and girls, like
man, male. You know what I'm saying?
Like everybody a bitch. It's like everybody a nigga. Like I don't give a fuck.
I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? Go
everybody
back
hoes,
to
everybody niggas, everybody bitches.
Go back to hate me, hate the truth. When I explain how I use them interchangeably, but in the verse, you know, it depicts your, you know, that stereotype. You feel me? You about to get into this next joint right here. It's from my homeboy King Easy. It's called Playground, featuring Rizzy B.
I remember that day. My phone can barely handle me. Exactly, nigga. Everybody a bitch. TJ say I call everybody a bitch. It's a no.
Mr. Oh, Beyonce, she changed. Don't come for Bay. The gay boys love Bay. I believe that. You remember Nelly Furtado? Promiscuous girl.
True.
Like her NWP just. That nigga high. But he can still pay attention. We need it all though. Hey B did a song with Payroll called Ignorant.
I wish y'all could hear the music.
You use your words this way.
Oh yeah, you can if you go to the
and you use their words that way.
Play it in the background.
Marvin Gaye, a lot of people got pregnant with that. Let's get it on. And don't forget the Ozzy Brothers between the sheets.
Make sure y'all
contact.
make sure y'all niggas go to the link. stream.hearnation.com, so you can actually hear the music when the music is playing, you know what I'm saying, versus when we actually discussing shit, so you can be a part of the show, not just a part of the live stream.
Remember nights like it was yesterday out here on the hustle. Wasn't eating no steak, I was tasting struggle. Niggas thinking cause I'm short that I couldn't tussle. Put niggas on their pockets, did it off the muscle. Your name ain't Young Metro, and I don't trust you. Play pussy with the gang and they gon' fuck you. I don't expect you to fight me. Everything different power, I don't expect you to like me. Hope you ain't taking this lightly. It ain't a threat, it's a promise. They sending shots, never stop it. It ain't a game when I'm popping this campaign.
She said, if I cuss you out and call you a bitch playfully, consider it a favor. It just means I like you and fuck with you. I shared it's on both sides. Alright, okay, cool. She got it. Both of you.
So it's like I can use. It's almost like a word like fuck.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like something can happen. You just bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? It don't. You ain't calling
People used
nobody
to trip. Like it used to, when I was in NO, like every day, like when I was in like marketing and shit. When I had marketing class, right? It was next to the cold shop. I go get some noodles, and she used to giggle every time I had noodles. I'm like, dog, 'cause these hoes good. She's like, you call them hoes? I'm like, yeah, these hoes good.
These hoes good. Like,
you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, she was like, okay, so she asked me about something else, like some pins or some shit. And it was like, oh man, give me all them bitches. I'm like, what? It's like certain things is hoes and certain things is bitches. It's like, oh, you got some noodles? Oh, let me get some of them hoes. Oh, you got some Doritos? Let me get some of them hoes.
You got some Skittles? Bro, let me get some of them bitches.
So when people be talking about like it's disrespectful, I don't be knowing because I'm like, I call everything bitches and hoes.
Bitches and hoes. Like, me and Trey Isaac was talking about that. Like, he was like, he was like, well, I'm gonna have to tell you to hold off on that, young guy, unless you're using bitch in the general sense. I was like, yeah, bro, I call it niggas and bitches. Niggas and women bitches. Like, this shit don't even, I almost said niggas and bitches. And I think that's the problem with it, because when you think about it, it's like nigga is more male, masculine, and bitch is more feminine. So, everybody,
because we always know like a bitch is like a female dog. So when they talking about us sexualizing the music, it be like, oh man, we gotta get that bitch. And it's like sometimes we not even talking about a woman at all. We talking about a random fucking object that's just out there. So like for those out there listening on the radio, I was talking about a story when I was in class, and I used to eat noodles, and a girl who was sitting next to me, she used to trip off of me calling the noodles hoes. So I be like, oh yeah, man, I got some noodles, man. I'm killing these hoes. She like, why you call the noodles hoes? Because man, I'm killing these hoes. You know what I'm saying? This is how we talk. We just talk different. So that'll also connect to why they feel music, I guess, is profane, and the difference between profanity and artistic expression. So back to erotica poetry versus porno scripts and how you elaborate on it. That's like the comparability between the two. So, but I don't know, how do you feel about it? Like how do we draw, like is there like a medium for us to like to? Because some people who's out here writing, I feel like they writing just to appeal. So where would you place that pillow or that comfy medium? Because when you listen to our parents' music when they was, the in between the sheets, the let's get it on, and they talk about how direct our generation is. How can we be direct and still keep that comfortable expression from your point of view, so where we can express ourselves the way that we want to.
Now you're looking for an answer. I don't have one.
I know it's kind of hard to like write, I guess, write for, and then it's like, do the people who do write raps or write, some people, I guess they call them raps still. I don't write raps, like I write stories and then they get placed on instrumentals or songs and then they come together. I don't write raps, but some niggas write raps or get they raps wrote for them. However they, whatever they pay for, whatever folks they vote. Where do they aim? What pocket are they aiming for when they want to be direct? Yet, still be discreet enough to be comfortable? Or should we just not give a fuck and write whatever the fuck we want to? And however it comes out is however it comes out. And you can hang that on your wall. Where do we go from here? They say that hip hop is dead. I don't think people really listening to hip hop anymore, because the radio don't necessarily play hip hop. They play that pop rap shit,
Right.
the shit that's popular now. The hip hop, it's on all of these internet radio shows that you guys are tuning in, listening to. We are in the D. I'm from the West Side, D Town, Detroit, Mich. But every city got a somebody doing this radio show, playing they cities hip hop that people don't really listen to. Like, Eminem is popular, yeah. And Big Sean tilts the other way. Who do you say would be more popular? Royce the 5'9" or Big Sean?
It depends on which area of popularity, because there's different areas. And if you're talking about as a Detroit rapper, like a known Detroit rapper,
Like if you from Miami, who do you think they gonna hear about first?
Big Sean. If I'm not, yeah, Big Sean. Because Big Sean probably be around all that and be around people from Miami that make music and stuff. Like, I don't know if Royce the 5'9" rap with a lot of people from Miami, but you know what I'm
What about like Elza? Like,
saying? That's wow. So we looked up Detroit guy rapper, and the first person on Wikipedia was Danny Brown. Second one was Bizarre. Third is Cash Kid. Not another gay rapper. What? Wow.
I was actually looking for that one guy somebody was telling me about. But
Oh no, you said Detroit gay rapper.
yeah,
Oh my God! Why would they do that?
cause they want to express themselves too.
No, I'm talking about the list. That was Bo. See, I thought you said guy rapper to see if Big Sean or Royce the 5'9" popped up.
Nah, I was looking for this one guy.
They get Danny Brown, Bizarre, Cash Kid. So I feel like, let's see. Damn, boop boop boop.
and then I brought some friends to bring along. Sure ain't trust these niggas like a girl who just got cheated on. Hip hop gotta go there. I pull back to a shot like a bow bear. My whole clique got a break. Ain't no time for us like I don't carry their weight. I ain't a pallbearer. Yeah, I've been the greatest since giants and Damon. Yes, I am the latest. You're rhyming this music. I'll make an empire and mine is the gauge. My mind is a maiden creative. I'm patient. You want with excuses. I tell you to save it. I'm native to hating. They aim it with famous for goals and I won't. And they don't want me on. The shots that they're taking are towards these I'm told. Yeah. And these
Ah, shit, damn. Ah, motherfucker. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, damn. Ah, fuck, fuck, fuck.
Keep the elbow.
God, no. I wish I had him an elbow. It wouldn't hurt his back. You hit that spot where it's just like, if you want the most pain, bump here, and you be like, yeah, okay. Bah.
So not funny bone, but behind the elbow,
Like right there, yeah. Oh,
like bam, like that right here.
yeah. Take all that guts to the cubicle.
Huh?
No, man, so, video on YouTube, because I was like, wow, he said, take all that cussing to his cubicle. Uh, I had a request.
What's your brother?
Campfire connection. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can switch some pictures around. No. I'm like, No, smart water doesn't make you smarter. Bizarre just dropped a song with Seven the Gentleman called the. Oh, for real? Okay, bet. I'm gonna go check this shit out. Cause I fuck with Seven in general. He a cool ass nigga. I didn't even see that.
You think that was cool?
Nah. I want something else to eat, but I'm not hungry. I just want to eat.
I feel that. Like I want to eat because I'm hungry, but I'm not hungry.
I just want to sit there and be like, I want to eat, man. I'm starving, bro.
Can't wait till 11. Oh, let's go. She said we want to see Deadpool. She's like, you want to go see Deadpool? I'm like, all right.
Way too funky with it. Caught him stealing on my roaches. You a junkie, nigga. Watch you spit all on the church and eat the monkey with it. Spoon or something. They say, moon, you fucking crazy. I'm electrifying, flying kites with Benny Franklin. I'm a Henny drinking, sushi smoking, front of 32 tab open, slow stroking, trying to masturbate, nigga. Ask me why they hate me, I don't know. Guess I never got they vote. Now the niggas drowning in a sinking boat, reaching out their hand and me. Bitch, I might be Jesus, like that. Damn it, how you let this happen? How you let a demon from the scene with all them Mari niggas come back on the set and play Messiah, sprinkle Lowry's in the fish before I split it up, but I don't break no bread. Told me the man was a whole machine, trying to throw the net. Ooh, sorry that was blasphemous. A half plus Spider-Man got twice as many books. All them shits is just as accurate. And now I'm blacking out on tracks again. Fuck it, Otis, bring it back again. Rolling poly loud, son. Switch again, now they getting down. In position with the scriptures, I've been running with the crowd. Like I'm hit by rocket tilted. Say he's sipping on that brown Hennessy and apple with the kid. So it's being licious, Mr. Coach genetics. So emphatically been killing versus flow is so fanatic. Typing, I don't even use a pencil. Shit is so electric, so prophetic. By try your religion, I'm a overzealot. Now let's get it. Now my squad got my back like beside my mom in my city. Women just want to be with me. They niggas don't want it with me. I'm about to start a new way. And my niggas are surfing with me. It's like this so puzzling. I can figure the perfect fit. And it's T-R-Y-E-B-Z. Hardest got you liberty titties. Super silly, yo, witty. I'm from Philly, the Woolies. You sunning niggas, no kidding. No lying niggas is kids. I'm built for the demolition. I Thanos your fucking vision. I'm gone.
Shout out to everybody. WMG, eh? Yeah. Welcome back, church. Rain Darko in there, bed.
Yeah.
Whisper in his bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you think about that new trash joint?
I likes that shit. I love that shit. And Moon Man rapped better than he did on anything else I've ever heard. So I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? He brought that shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't mumble. He said, damn it, for the people that didn't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Because his name is Moon Man Dan. So, damn it, how you let this happen? So, I just got that from listening to it. This is the second time I heard it. So,
All right. So we talking about sexy boy, sexualized music. Where do we draw the line? So me as a straight male, I understand that there are other males that do not share the same sexual vision that I do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, ooh, she's sexy. Ooh, she's bad. They like, oh, he's sexy. Oh, he's bad. Now, even though we don't see eye to eye, he also might be an artist and want to express his erotica through his poetry. And it's like, do we deny him that because we don't agree with it? I mean, you.
But I would say at the same time, it's like you can fight to be a part of something, or you can make your own shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you want to fight to get on a radio station with everybody else, or you want to make your own radio station and blow up and have your community blow up. You know what I'm saying? Go to your radio station because it's, you know what I'm saying, for your community. Like, it makes sense. I don't know. Like, if you want to do, you can. And then, like I said about radio stations, they will see it like, oh shit, that's hot over there. Okay, we gonna grab that. Can we use your shit on the radio? Like, now you're gonna have radio calling you, trying to get you. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you trying to do it. Like, you can complain about it, or you can think about it and go, okay, well, I'm gonna do this, and then they gonna be trying to get me on that shit. Like, it's just how you think about it. So that's how I feel. Like, yeah, you should be able to do it, but it's all about how you do it.
Then it comes to, well, how are you supposed to do
Well, I gave one example. The rest is up to you.
it? You know, like people like Kevin Gates, who some people say Kevin Gates, and some people be like pineapples a long time ago.
Yeah.
It depends on what your fancy
Yeah,
is.
because like, you know,
That's why I was
sometimes
like,
he be getting to me with he licking booty, and I'm talking sucking toes. So like, I don't give a fuck about that. That's it. I can rock with you when you get it out the mud, but when you licking it in the mud or whatever, sticking it in the mud, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
ah, So we can get into this next joint right here. This is called Done.
I'm gonna say, you don't get, don't get crack. God, I was just like, I looked up, I said, I'll see no light.
Yeah, I was
I could have made this beat no better. Like, I always want to hear something and be like, oh, I don't even want to sample it. I don't want to know what the sample is. I don't want nothing. I just want the beat. Can I get the beat? Just listen to it.
I think the beat got stole. Yeah.
You don't have to do it like forest fire.
I ain't
Remake it.
shit.
Simple.
It wasn't simple. It kind of was, but I had to go find her voice, her singing that, and her original tone, and match that with the sample on the fucking sample that he sampled.
That ain't Nancy Sinatra. So who is that?
I forgot her name. She's some old blues singer from early 19. Let her play games.
She's texting me and calling me. I defer another way. I'm done.
Thank you. Thank you.
if I had to say anything, this would be your best beat for me. Like, I don't think you could ever top this beat for me. You should have let that play out a little bit more, you asshole. You damn so should have let that play out a little bit more. It's too late now.
The rapture hit. I hope y'all prayed enough. God tried to leave, but he gonna leave in the latest tubs. And now you can't leave. Pray for your death, but realize what was praying to was me. That was me, huh? Remember the time Moses parted the Red Sea, but the pardon of the Red Sea I read about. They pointed me out.
I was terrible. Looking like Kevin Gates in a weekend put together. The weekend.
Wait, did that song just come in at the raw time? So you had to switch it?
No, I was just trying to.
Okay, I get it. Hey, you gotta learn somewhere.
Exactly.
I'd like to take this
I'm
time
about
out
to
to
say,
say,
fuck you.
fuck. As soon as I start, I drop bombs. Perfectly fine with being fried, being my check.
Perfectly fine with being fried.
That's funny. I got a sister who only call a nigga for money. Niggas be hungry, niggas be lying. Drop a bun for weed to sell. Hit the store and go get a diamond. I don't do all the flavors. I was always fighting for you. Fuck your feelings, fuck your savior. Cut all ties, use the knife or the razor. Unplugged from her, re-entered the matrix. I'm losing all of my patience. Fuck the faces, you be switching. I'm the realest when I'm living. Fuck your feelings, I'm done with you. I ain't gotta run with you. I ain't gotta deal with your mixed feelings. The trust issues, bitches be out of their league. Speaking down on the G, but steady following me. Higher than birth off the dream. Above 40 to speak, bitch. Fuck.
When no pots are pissing, my pops is pissing. His pops repeated what he probably a leader heard. Classifying my desires didn't even work. In actuality, it fueled the fire that I needed to hurt. Anybody and everybody fuck a title. I've been ready for the day that I can say sayonara, adios, and au revoir to all of y'all. Brains ticking like a bomb in the sand with the hands up in Audemars. Fuck peace, nigga. This ain't run gun, but you can get it fast like shrapnel in the ass when the time lapses. Like I said, no audience. When I finish rapping, niggas head to toe. Pauly sick is my major malfunction. When I'm presented with that dumb shit, niggas like to talk, but they all like the gum shit. Or the jump if double dutch is what they fucked with. Nigga, fuck this.
That's my shit. That's like, that verse my shit, bro. That's my shit, for real, for real. IFO, Resi B, Rain Darko.
That's where I think Kaiju Cypher still is my favorite.
Kaiju Cypher your favorite? Dog, IFO, nigga, Obelisk. Prometha Puncher make a nigga, man. Got niggas biting off that shit still.
Yeah, I
It's
was
like-
my favorite song. You know what I'm saying? My favorite verse would have to be like,
Favorite verse?
would have to be that Kaiju Cypher.
Kaiju
went hard on that
Cypher.
shit.
Welcome back to church. Having technical difficulties with YouTube. What happened was my phone died. I got it back together, so it's like, you know, I had to do some nigga shit, get it back together. Now it's charging while it's constantly telling me that my phone is about to die. It's very funny to watch, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. Anyways, we talking about sexy balls, sexualized lyrics, and where should we go with this? So at the beginning of the show, just trying to get an understanding how it understand that we can express it, but then we must choose where to throw it. Which you want somebody to listen to it. Like, for people who do that shit just because, they might do it just because, For real. They still want somebody to listen to that shit. You didn't record that shit just to be recording that shit, just to sit on. You're gonna go back and listen to it. So you're gonna want somebody to listen to it. But the thing is Badu said it best. I'm an artist. I'm sensitive about my shit. We sensitive about how people view our work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could paint some shit that had everybody looking like, bro, whoa, nah, no, nigga, take that shit over there. But it's like also, as an artist, I understand. But as a person, I understand more. See, one thing I don't think people understand is like artists are people too. They got their regular human shit that's going on. So it's like, especially if we are from the hood, like we still got things that go on in our lives that we can't control, that we feel obligated to, that we always run back to because, you know what I'm saying? And then when we come back to the music, it's like that's been on our minds so tough. And so it's like, man, so let's say I was in a relationship with a chick, and the only thing, I ain't really fuck with was, she ain't let me suck her toes the way I like to suck toes. So I put that shit in the song. It's like niggas like, nigga, we ain't sucking no toes, bruh. take,
Like, yeah, oh.
take that shit over there. I could never get over the fact that when we was riding down the freeway and shit, and then the fuck was that? That one John was playing on. He was like, nigga, is that anal sex? And then you just came back and was like, yeah, and it's like, yeah, but I never really noticed that until like now. And it's like, well, how many other people like listen to music that don't really understand like it might be sexualized, and it's because maybe how they worded it or how they delivered it. Prince being one of those guys that is highly respected in music, and the shit that guy talks about. You feel me? So it's a way to do it, but how do we know which way is right and which way is right for us? We about to get into this next joint, cause we do like to play music. It's from homie Jorge Gino. It's living that bag life, y'all. Bag life. I ain't heard this shit so long. I want to hear this shit again.
Hoghead Gino.
Motherfucking life. Yeah. Art isn't really about understanding, but about experiencing it. Not everyone can understand, but everyone can experience it. Ah, yeah. Uh, uh, uh.
Ben jumped off the porch,
Damn,
nigga.
bitch, I'm also
Ben jumped off the porch, nigga. What you mean?
What you mean?
Alright, nigga. Alright.
Yo, this whole sound, bro, just. That shit though. Living that bad life. It's my motherfucking life. Fucking every night and day. Living that bag life.
That's my motherfucking wife. I fuck her
Every night and day.
Pass me the motherfucking strap, dog. I know these bitches be on the west side all the motherfucking time. Somewhere on Illinois, Davidson, motherfucking Short Road, one of them motherfuckers. You don't need to load up. Pull out. Cause I got enough heat when I put them on the grill. I'm about to have a cookout. Ain't no need to load up. You ain't gonna pull out. Cause I got enough heat when I put them on the grill. I'm about to have a cookout.
I go through my notes fast.
Motherfucker kill my BM. I don't give a fuck about jail. Tell Sagan I'ma greet him when I see him. Already had to plug a nigga at the club earlier this fucking weekend.
Up.
Chillin'
The blue
with the
one.
same bitch who killed
Okay,
my
did
bitch.
you play
Niggas
that?
listening to
You playing that
Weekend.
now?
Fucked up. But now I'm on my way to the west
Oh,
side.
let's play
Man, on
now.
my right foot.
That's IFO, that's
Got
two.
about 3 guys rolling in the GM. Looking for the bitch who put the trigger on my BM. Then the bitch text me, sound like kind of paranoid. Said she got the liquor store in Davidson
Oh,
and
yeah.
Illinois. Now we got the lodge and we going about 90. Swerving through
Okay,
traffic
yeah.
and I'm thinking about wifey. Finally about to reach her destination. So my
So
niggas
what's
don't
that
push
knot?
yet.
What's the
Let's
circle
be
knot? You said
patient.
that's rotating? If you go up to the one that's not at the top, what is that? Above it.
Said meet mommy got the car big man. So me let's talk
Above it.
about the little
Oh,
chick
it's
man.
for the day.
Snapped in a bullet, get the chick gang.
So can you rewind that a little bit
My
on
niggas
the
in the
top?
car, but it's when they 2-9. Everybody scattering, but ain't nobody panicking. Left her on the floor, body dead
Yeah,
as a
okay, goes
mannequin.
up.
Hopped in the car, told my niggas let's pillow.
What's the top?
Niggas said king shit and knock the fucking
So
kid
when you
off.
blend
Told
it,
the nigga we don't kill kids where I come from. But give a
alright, go to
fuck
the
about a
side.
bitch, I'm the
Pull
wrong
it back just a little bit.
4 miles and a nigga heard
No, the other
silence.
way.
Pulled in the alley till the nigga heard silence. Drop the
Alright, right
doors
there.
off and I wipe the prints.
No,
But the
not that
cops
far.
know me cause I provide for them. Went back to the spot like ain't shit happened. Just another murder in the city about action. Every day a motherfucker about to get blasted. Fucking up the future and I'm part of that damn. Everything
So
you
then
hear
pull the
so
volume
fucking
to the first one
from the
down.
mama down to the men fucking the slut.
Yeah.
Ain't no beef with
So
the
when
daddy
you,
cause I'm suffering cuz. So now we living with his granny with no love and no trust like
I didn't hit play on it. You should hit play on it. Oh, oh. See, we can work on it one day when we get here early.
Yeah. What up, though? That was King's House, Xavier Monroe. Hoghead. Living that bag life.
Back life, that's my
That's my shit.
motherfucking wife. I fuck her every night and day.
Chris Brown. It's over sexualized. Not sexualized. Maxwell.
The way he do it in a way that women love it. You know what I'm saying? So obviously he ain't been like, I'm sticking my dick in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like
T-Pain.
he ain't here like but he do be talking about busting it wide open and stuff. But we be talking about busting it wide open for niggas, so hey, it don't matter.
Aaliyah.
Notice how I didn't say females, lady.
Notice how I didn't say female.
I said women, you know what I'm saying? Some women be like, you know, busting
What
it for they
was
men.
it? Aaliyah, Beyonce, Kelly, Kim, Nicki. Let's see.
Oh, I was like, is that, what group you talking about?
all
Kelly, Kim,
the-
Nicki.
No, that's not a
Like,
group.
them niggas ain't no group.
I'm talking about all the people who
Kelly Rowland.
just like, because most of the
Lil' Kim.
women are like marketed in some type of sexual type of way, unless they like. You know what? Most women I see are marketed in some type of sexual way. Like Janae Aiko,
Yeah.
how she's.
That's why I love Janelle Monáe.
But even she's marketed
She went, yeah,
in a
with that.
sexual type of, you know, because if you gonna market yourself as a diva, you know, that's still a sexual,
She's strong, and that make niggas like, hey.
you know, I'm not easy to get to, men. You know,
that's obviously, yeah, that one of them
it's like,
things that
okay,
make
you
just
just
go.
playing hard. You know, it's like a hard to get. So,
I just think she like women. I don't know. She might still. I don't know. I said she might still do. Like what? She might do. I don't know.
but you know, like the old school music where the old school hip hop, how much did they sexualize the women, and how much did the women sexualize the men versus 2018, where how the women sexualize the men and how the men sexualize
I think
the
what
women.
I think women sexualizing men is more so like a revenge thing, especially in the black community. Is what I'm seeing. Black conscious community, like a lot of them just doing it for revenge of all the stuff that men have been doing to women. So they just sexualize men, talking about the gray sweatpants and shit and all that shit. That's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, now we gonna see how you like it. Well, you don't know niggas because niggas like that shit, so they gonna go ahead, and that's why you can't even really say nothing and joke about it because they still be in your inbox with a dick pic. So it's kind of
Inbox with the dick
you know what I'm saying?
pics.
Like it's tragic for all of y'all. Like, but
Dick
I feel
pic.
bad because that's just tragic.
I can't imagine I can't imagine going in
just
there
random badge
and
pics.
opening my inbox and then just seeing wangs everywhere.
Yeah, bro,
I couldn't
bro,
do
God,
that.
bro.
Like, nah. I wouldn't mind vag, you know, especially if it's clean. And, you know, I was like, oh, look, center vag. Okay, next.
Get a picture, right? And that's the difference. But at the same time, it'd be like, is every badge pretty? Is that a real thing, or is niggas just thirsty to the point?
Yes, some.
Like, is every vagina like?
No,
Ooh.
everyone is unique.
Right. So, but honestly, is it all? Are they all like? Ooh, like you know what I'm saying?
Some of them, some of them. Now, some of
You got some
them.
funny looking vaginas.
Yes, yes,
You know
and
what I'm
then some
saying?
of them just be. You just look at them. It's like, I just wait till I.
You know what I'm saying? And that's
And I
what
just
I'm
wanna.
saying. Like, so you get some funny looking vaginas in your inbox. How many funny looking vaginas you think you go endure before you get a nice one? You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Be real. Like, and I think that's the struggle of women because they like the look, you know, they like how penis look, but a lot of dudes probably don't have a nice looking penis. So they probably get tired of all these weird looking wangs in the inbox. Like, they be going ham on Facebook.
Make sure y'all get tested when y'all send like, I don't want no herpes, no herpes vag in my inbox, and it's like, hey, look, I sent the vag pic, and it's like, but it has herpes. I don't want some blue waffle shit. Make sure y'all get tested
She said she creaming, but it ain't.
before y'all
cream.
start trying to do the things in the rap songs. Make sure you tell the rappers to get tested.
It's mint ice cream.
Mint ice cream.
Melted mint ice cream. You like, oh, bro.
Mint ice cream, bro. I can't.
Bleu.
You know what I'm saying? Wherever you at,
That's how French people
you
throw
could you should be able to Google some free testing or something. You know, a Planned Parenthood or something. Something's around you. You know, if you in Indeed, you know, I think I think a lot of people hit the Oakland County already. But you know, you not Oakland County. Make sure you get your vag and your wing tested. You know, cleaned out. You know, I think they.
Eat gad.
You know, some things is preventable. You know, you gotta have condoms and shit out here.
Holy hot crops, Batman.
You can say no, but as for us, you know, we just want to make music for you guys to listen to and enjoy. And we about to get to this next joint. This is Kim Bro. Need that.
Need it. It's a good song.
When these whack rappers focus the aim and tread lightly, likely be like something to bang.
Sounds
Talking like I ain't gonna break.
Not no problem.
Feeling like a whiff of chloroform. Sleep though. Caught in my calendar,
what
turn
we
that to unravel the riddle.
What we eat?
Snakes in the field. These are the statements, but I
What you got at home?
Shit. 2018, everything is open and on the table. On the table, all 2018. Rain Darko, this is an example of some shit I don't want to hear, but I enjoy it nonetheless. Yeah. We got rappers in wedding dresses, sucking assault rifles, claiming game
Yo, I
10
saw
and
that
killers. It's called Taking One for the Team.
I was crying.
Wait, what? We got rappers in
You ain't see
weddings.
that? That nigga looked like Young Thug, and he was in a wedding dress, sucking on the barrel of a assault rifle in his music video. It was weird, bro. His homeboys just standing by him like that shit normal. Oh yeah, this what we do. What the fuck?
No. No. Hell no. Why is you sucking an assault rifle, bro?
Cause he weird. I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't want to say he weird, but that's just.
I'm just thinking like, bro,
It's
where
weird
has
to
that
me.
assault rifle been? Is it sanitized?
I think that's the what.
Is
people
it
gotta stop
clean?
saying, is people are weird and that it is weird to you. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
my new. I was saying that later. That's my new favorite phrase. My new favorite
Like,
phrase.
bro,
Like,
you weird.
you niggas are weird.
You niggas weird, bro. Like,
Dog.
but at the same time, it's like, man, that shit weird to me, bro. That's how I'm
I'm
wording
like,
it.
bro, I'm
Bro,
not
that shit
putting
weird to
no
me.
gun in my fucking mouth, bro. This shit nasty as fuck.
Unless
Need
somebody
that.
blow my brains out. Nigga cares about sanitary, bro.
I'm trying to die at that point, too.
And that really is, I like this one better anyway.
Oh, you like this one
Mhm.
versus this one?
Mhm.
That's because I think it's for some stupid reason you got some
You
type of
tryna
fluke
separate.
way.
Hey,
You got some fluke way to survive. It's like if I'm gonna end this shit, then I'm gonna
I
just.
want to blow the back of my shit up. Why? Like, I'm just going straight to the temple on both sides. Clean. Done.
Yeah. Oh shit, people watching.
Okay, it's always suicide. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Don't get nobody no ideas, though. We ain't pro suicide. We just speaking on how people do shit
Shit, that's
and
how I
don't
be
think
feeling
through
sometimes.
thoroughly.
Catch you. Peace out, Nicole.
You so morbid. Well, my name is Rain Darko.
You say what?
He's like, you so morbid. My name is Rain Darko. So, what do you expect? I'm sorry.
But you know what nigga need that? Yeah. It's your boy Whisper Rain Darko in the stool.
I always gotta say what up though. Or
Always gotta say what up though. This
like
Detroit.
I left.
313s. What up though? What up though? Remember that Tone John? What up though? What up? What up though? What up? What up? Whatever happened to Tone?
I don't know. It was like
Man.
that was the song I heard. That was the song that got everybody saying what up though, and what up. And
Man, I'm sorry, that's not the song that got everybody saying what up though. I think what up though got that nigga to make the song cause so we could rock.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I feel like people that didn't really say what up though, or said it but not really said it. You know what I'm saying? They
Like
just
how I be
started
doing
saying
with
it
people?
more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like people just walking around now going, "What up though? What up though?" So it's like you just.
I remember when
Bring it on.
Detroit said what up dog.
What up, dog? Hey, what's up, dog? What's up,
When
dog?
Detroit said what's up dog. This
up,
before
my
a lot
guy?
of the people who follow me were born.
Hello, my friend.
You know what I'm saying? They in high school right now talking about some what up, though. That's how we all before you were born, my nigga, because you still in school. We was saying, "What's up, dog?"
Hey, buddy.
That's what song was that? That's one of them Kendrick Johns. And he was like, "Hello, Billy." That's like my favorite, favorite part of the song. Hello, Billy. We talking about over sexualized lyrics in music. Can how artists can paint their pictures to be as graphic as they want, and then they just try to throw the ball in the right court. Like, how do you know if you're coming to the basketball court with a volleyball?
What?
That's the metaphor. It's like when you make a song that you know is highly sexualized in any type of form or fashion. It's like, how do you know that you're not coming to the basketball court with a volleyball? And you trying to hoop? Because you make something how you feel.
Can I say, because when you pick it up, you know it's not a basketball when you take it into the court. So that's how you know.
If you unfamiliar,
Okay, I guess that would make sense if you don't know what a basketball is. But how would you know what a basketball court is if you don't know what a basketball is?
easy. It says basketball court right outside the door. It's like this.
And they got basketballs inside usually.
That's what I'm saying. But it's like some people are just that oblivious. You
I
know?
just brought this because I wanted to. Oh, that's not the right one. I can't do this with that.
You feel me? Like some people just aren't paying attention.
Why isn't it working? I can't be like you guys.
And then they make something and they don't get any type of response that they hoped for. All they get is backlash, and then it was really because that they went the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, instead of selling popcorn at the movies, you tried to sell popcorn just randomly on the street, and then people were supposed to sit down and enjoy this.
Like, nigga, do it look like it's any clowns around here? Yeah, it's a lot of clowns around
So
here.
it's like,
Smoke some popcorn.
how do we coach them, or how do we teach them to find the right market for it? Where do we go to where this is
I would probably eat some popcorn though from a nigga on the street.
accepted? And that's what it is, you know. Some people will listen to it when it come on the radio, like, you know, I kind of like this. You know, it's freaky, it's raunchy, but I like it. You know, and that's what it is. But we could discuss this guy. We discuss this with you guys. This is Rain Darko,
What up, though? I ain't going nowhere, y'all.
Whisper. Want to say thank y'all for listening. Y'all can follow Whisper Music on Facebook, SoundCloud, Instagram, YouTube, all that jazz.
All that, please.
At our handle
All
is
them
at Whisper Music, WhisperMuzik. At MSZWHISPER on Instagram, at RAINDARKO on Instagram.
Brand Darko.
SoundCloud. You got a SoundCloud, don't you?
My SoundCloud is Sicktoonami. SYCKTOONAMI.
Sick Toonami on SoundCloud. Check us out. Shout out to everybody. DPS party going on right now at the DPS house. Y'all can go check that out. Detroit Poetry Society. Much love to everybody out there doing their thing. Everybody listening. We appreciate y'all. We're going to sign off with King OJ.
Next time.
He said next time.
Next time, Gadget. You don't remember Inspector Gadget?
Not right now, no. I'm I'm feeling hyped up and smoked out right now. We catch y'all next week, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific, midnight for my peoples in London. Peace.
No drink, you know, smoking on that. Look, got the purple pack with 5 in it, a fat bag of crumbs. You ain't gotta ask, just sit down, reach out, you can get on.
Alright, peace.
Don't let me catch you cheating. We cool for now, but as soon as you get stingy, dog, we beat.